You seem to be suggesting in your comments on Not the Philip Johnson House that the design was somehow under a feminist condition. Frankly, I was rather offended by this implication, and I wonder if you could clarify what you meant by such a condition. I mean, I thought it was a load of crap. Can you say any more?
Well, thank you for asking me that question. Well, this project is seeking a voice in the space. Yes. To try and answer your question, I don't think the project... It cannot properly be called a kind of feminism, so much as a female voice, or perhaps rather not even the female voice itself, as a need for such a voice, a designation, a necessary voice. Like in a play, the text designates either male or female voices, and in this house, this voice seems to be a voice of lament, perhaps a terrible lament, the sort of voice which cannot be stopped, a continuous cry, perhaps a continuous crying, a kind of voice we cannot want to stop, wailing without consolation, yet somehow finding joy or pretending to find it. So this house was an attempt to find a place for such a voice, a place in which all the bachelors are somehow kept silent, and a woman-like voice could be recognised over the vacuum cleaner and over the vomiting of the dishwasher and over the slapping of the newspaper and the turning of pages, and especially over the important kind of voice of morning news radio. Of course, this means that this cannot really be the voice of that woman, and this place not really an adequate dwelling place. So it is probably just a hope or desire, a straining to hear that voice again, or to remember that face, probably now only imagined, obscured by the very sound of her lamentations for us, or muffled behind the dreadful joy which fails understanding. It is perhaps to hear the voice of space, one trying to tune that space for hearing her voice again, and knowing it will not come clear whatever the frequency, and knowing she doesn't need protection anyhow, but wondering if it will ever be possible to join her, ever be allowed to get close enough to hear her over the noise of paper architecture. I'm sorry, I don't think I can answer your question.